Hey everybody, I want to talk about a new video series I'm going to be doing on my channel. I have a friend who works at a local flea market. He's been there for quite a while and he sells video games. He's a younger guy, he's 18 years old, his name's Joey, and he's managed to make it work for himself and be pretty successful. Now I love getting out to the flea market and maybe finding a good deal or doing a trade or something like that, but I don't unfortunately get many chances to do that. Throughout the year, I'm on the road a lot. I work for a rock band, I do a lot of touring, and when I am home, I do home life stuff. So it's a lot of eBay and the video game shops and the occasional maybe flea market in purchasing from resellers for myself. Now I love going on YouTube and watching these guys. There's so many people that do find and pick up videos, and I love seeing all the great deals they get, at a garage sale or wherever. I'm a huge fan of people like the Game Chasers, who I was lucky enough to meet and become acquaintances with. I love Johnny from Happy Console Gamer, Pat the NES Punk. These are great channels, fantastic editing, and they're funny. Now, while watching all these, I kind of realized that there's not really very much on the other perspective, on the people that are doing the selling. Now, obviously, because you could get in trouble if you're working at, say, a corporation and you're filming and talking to customers and putting it on YouTube, you'd get fired. But I was thinking more on a lower level, like, say, at a flea market, where someone's dealing with, the collectors or just people wandering around, goofy-ass flea market folk, because there's definitely weird-ass people at the flea market. I wanted to get sort of that other perspective of what they are seeing, what they're doing, maybe interviewing some people that are, trading or looking for the rare games and some of the rare stuff that they've found just in that setting. So this gave me an idea, and I wanted to start doing a series for it. So as I clear my throat, I'll push pause. Okay, I'm back and loogie-free, I promise. Now, I know that sellers at flea markets or some shops and stuff, they just automatically get a bad rap. They're resellers. They're people that know the value of what they have, and you're probably not going to get a great deal from them. You're not going to get a super steal $2 game that's worth $100 or anything. But, like everything in life, there's always the good and the bad people. Now, I want to, believe, and I know that, like, people like my friend Joey are fair people. They give good deals. They're just trying to make a little bit of money or profit for, having a booth and, paying the rent on the booth. And I've never, I've never had him rip me off, and I've never seen him rip anyone else off, and he does a lot of trades also. I mean, it's not just, cash, transactions or whatever. He's not in it for just the money. He also likes to, trade stuff with people. So I want to really show that, and just show that there are people that are resellers or trying to make a living off of it, that are good people. Now, this flea market has at least 5 or 6 game vendors on any given weekend, and there's quite the different personalities there. I know of a few of their more prominent customers. There's some very interesting people at this flea market, like I mentioned, like at almost every flea market. It's sort of like going to Walmart. You're gonna see quite an interesting crowd. So on these videos, I want to kind of show an aspect of, the seller, the buyers, the collectors, the just odd transactions, or some of the random fucking bizarre ass questions you get asked, as a seller. Now, when I'm not out on tour, I do have another job at home. I work for a video game retail chain. There's not really many left out there in the United States, so you could probably guess which company it is, but I'm not going to get into that. I really don't want to talk about corporate crap and bullshit and why a big video game company, retail stores and stuff suck. That's not what these videos are about. They're about the lower level flea markets, digging around, trying to find stuff, and the selling aspect, all wrapped into one. So that's where I want to leave that at. But I think even if you're not a big video game fan, that hopefully you'll be able to enjoy these videos, because it's going to be a little bit of a mix of like reality show, comedy, and then obviously the collecting and selling of the the video games. So hopefully we can make it interesting enough and edit it enough where it's fun to watch. I do collect video games, obviously. This is my game room. Sorry for the really shitty lighting in here, but I've been doing it for about 20 years, and I have been trying to make my YouTube channel a good mix between all my favorite hobbies and stuff, and I think this is a good way to just bring that, the video game part a little bit more in and make it unique. Like I said, there's a lot of people on YouTube that do the finding and digging for the games. I want to show where they're digging and finding them and who the people they have to deal with. So I hope you enjoy. Please give me some feedback, once the videos start coming out. I think I'm going to call the series, real simple name, just Game Sellers. So once I, edit it up and get the first video out, which should be sometime next week, because this weekend, in like 8 hours from when I'm filming this, is when I'm going to go out and do the first full day, 8 hours at the flea market in 95-degree weather, 100% humidity here in Florida. No air conditioning, sweat my balls off. Should be fucking fantastic. It'll be great. But I should probably have the first episode up sometime mid-next week. So yeah, give me feedback and subscribe, thumbs up, all that kind of shit. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy. Peace.